Hey everyone, I'm Shanacee and welcome to my channel where I share videos that dare you to live, be, and do. And in today's video, I am sharing 10 bad habits that you want to break in 2020. I'm also going to provide you guys with new habits that you want to replace these bad habits with so that you can have an amazing 2020. I don't know about you guys, but in the past, I have literally made lists. I have made goals, I have made vision boards, I have literally posted goals all over my wall and in my car and at my office and made my goals my screensaver on my phone and literally still have failed. Yes, yeah. And I've come to realize that it's because I had no intentionality behind it, no real action. I really didn't take the time to dig and really be intentional and get my goals rooted all in here. And so I have come up with a New Year's series. It's a 4-video series that is going to help you to really lay the foundation for this year, to really help you to come in agreement and really be focused on your goals. You will literally know your goals in your sleep and you will know how to execute them. And so I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing this with you guys. So this is video 1 of 4. So let's get into it. So the first habit that you want to leave in 2019 is breaking your own trust. I know, it sounds weird. How could you break your own trust? But really think about it. We all make these goals, these New Year resolutions, these promises to ourselves, and we fall flat on our faces in most cases. Just imagine this. Imagine you told yourself to meet yourself at the gym. Imagine yourself waiting, looking at the clock, calling, texting, no answer. If that was you at the gym waiting on you, you would be absolutely pissed. You would be mad that your time was wasted, that your gas was wasted, that your energy was wasted, and your value and your trust in yourself would be lowered, right? Why do we literally make appointments with other people? Why do we make a date? Why do we get our hair done, our nails done? Why do we meet up with our bosses, meet deadlines for school, meet deadlines for work, but we can't meet a goal and a promise and a time that we set aside for ourselves? Come on, like, we have to really value ourselves and value our relationships with ourselves. And so I challenge you to do that in this new year. Every time you feel like quitting on yourself, remind yourself, this is a relationship that I'm building. I want to be able to love and trust myself. And in doing that, my goals, my self-esteem, my outlook on other people, my outlook on my love and my value to other people is going to increase because of it. So let's look at it that way in this new year. So the second habit that we want to break in the new year is self-doubt. Self-doubt is tricky because it can come in some sneaky forms. It's just simple thoughts that, you know what, I'm gonna wait till I have more time. I'm gonna wait till I learn a little bit more. Let me read a few more books. Let me take a few more classes. All of those are forms of sneaky self-doubt that really stem from fear. And so this year we are breaking that streak of doubting yourself. Just know that everything you need is already on the inside of you. All you have to do is start. Do it. Start on that goal. Once you start making those appointments and doing those things that you have promised yourself, you will begin building your self-confidence and eradicating self-doubt. And so one thing I want you guys to do is make a list of all of the things that you have accomplished in this decade. I know that's a lot, but it's going to build up your self-esteem and help to push out all of that fear and that doubt, because once you see how far you have come, it's like, whoa, okay, I did something and I can do it again. Number 3, maintaining unhealthy relationships. We are breaking that in 2020. One of my favorite scriptures is to guard your heart because everything flows from it. So just think about that. Literally, your love flows from it. Your desires, your dreams, your happiness, your peace, it all flows from your heart. So you have to protect it. The people that you let closest to you have to be people that are literally supporting you, encouraging you, and just being positive. So many so many people in my life have been negative or a hindrance to me, and I have gotten rid of a lot of different relationships and friendships, and I'm telling you that I feel 100% better, and I feel more free, and I feel more confident in my conversations and my relationships because I have protected my space and kept myself around people that I know support me and I know that are rooting for me. And so one thing that I want you to do is really audit your friendships. I want you to ask yourself, okay, is my love being reciprocated in this relationship? Is this a one-way relationship? Am I always the person doing and not receiving anything back? Is my time being valued by this person? Is the time spent with this person valuable? Is it adding to me and the goals and the plans and the vision that I have for myself in this new year? If the answer is no to any of those questions, I really think that you need to reevaluate those friendships and begin a plan, an exit plan, and stop maintaining those unhealthy relationships. And so that takes me to number 4, needing validation from others. Now, you probably got a few friends still hanging around because you want to feel validated, and that's okay. We are all looking for validation from each other, whether we admit it or not. Instagram is literally proof that we all want validation from each other, because why would we be on there if we weren't? And so it's okay to have that desire, but it's not okay when that desire determines what you're about to do and how you're going to move in your life. You don't want other people to be that dictator. And so let me give you an example. If you have an idea, if you're like, ooh, I want to do this, and you call somebody up on the phone and you want to get their opinion, and when you get their opinion and it's not what you think, your light is dimmed. No, we're not doing that this year. I have done it before. I have called people so excited about my goals and my dreams, and they just didn't get it. And it's okay. It doesn't make them a hater. It just means that they don't get it. Just think about it. When they made the airplane, it probably sounded crazy for those two brothers to be like, okay, we're literally going to fly in the sky in a machine. What? Nobody's seen it, nobody heard of it. That sounded crazy and it sounded dangerous. But now we're all flying in planes on a daily basis. And so you have to understand that the visions that you have, the dreams that you have, are not always supposed to be shared with other people. And you have to build that relationship and confidence with yourself and God to believe, okay, I can do this even if nobody else co-signs or agrees with me in this goal. It's not for other people to understand. And so you have to build that confidence within yourself and within your goals to get it done anyway. Number 5, we are choosing comfort over chances. And so what I mean by that is there's so many times we get comfortable in our same routines, in our same habits, that we don't take chances. Example, going to a restaurant and ordering the same thing every single time. Going out of town and going to the same places. I challenge you to find your comfort zone and run from it this year. Just mark it down, write it down. What is your comfort zone, and what are you going to do to get away from it? What is going to be your challenge to yourself to get out of your comfort zone? Like I said, it could be simple. Go to a restaurant, try a new food, something simple, but challenge yourself in that area. Number 6. Comparison traps. Comparison traps are so easy to fall into because there's literally evidence of what everybody else is doing all day long in our phones, in our conversations. There's constant victory dances being done in our face every single day, and it doesn't make you a hater. It doesn't make you not happy for somebody. It kind of reminds you of where you are and where you aren't, and sometimes our ego can't handle that, and that's just facts. And so one thing that I challenge you to do in this new year, I'm not going to say, something cheesy. I'm just going to tell you something practical. I challenge you to unfollow anybody that makes you feel insecure, anybody that makes you feel small, anybody that makes you feel inadequate. And I know that might sound like a crutch or me enabling the behavior, but it's not. Sometimes you have to be removed from a situation to be able to heal from it. Go in your own little cocoon, build yourself up, build your goals up, and go ahead and build yourself up so that when you do decide to start following these different influencers or people who remind you of where you want to be, you'll be motivated by them. And remember, like, this is a journey. Our lives are a journey. Where I am right now, I won't always be there. And where I am right now, some people are wishing that they'd be there. And some people are wishing that they could trade places with you as well. And so you have to also remember that there are people who are looking at your success as a win, and you're looking at your success as a failure or not enough. So just remember that too when you're falling into those comparison traps. You are doing something amazing, and the fact that you're even watching videos like this proves that you have a desire to want more and to do more, and it's going to happen for you as long as you keep going. Okay. Number 7 is unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is a heavy one because you cannot forgive yourself. You could be mad at other people. You could be mad at God. It's a lot of unforgiveness that can harbor inside of you throughout the years, especially coming out of this new decade. If we looked at all the people that we were mad at or we fell out with or people we disagreed with, the list could be lengthy. But I want to challenge you to mend those relationships. And mending does not mean that you have to rekindle a flame. It does not mean that you have to befriend that person. It just means try your best to get rid of the ill feelings and the bad taste in your mouth towards that person. Because one thing that I learned is wherever there's unforgiveness, that person still has a piece of you. That person still has ownership of your emotions. And so I just challenge you to work on those relationships and also to work on forgiving yourself. When I looked at this decade that passed, I was low-key mad at myself because I'm like, Shanacee, you could have done way better throughout this year and throughout the years in the past. You dropped the ball. And you know, I almost, well, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I did cry. I did cry because I was just, there was hints of regret and disappointment in myself. But I had to let that go and forgive myself because I realized I'm human. I realized that some of the goals that I set on myself were unrealistic for the time frame that I gave myself. I had to realize that I had to do a lot of internal work and get myself ready for the tangible goal that I was setting and the things that I wanted. And so I released myself from that guilt, and I just told myself, look, I'm breathing, I'm living, and I still have an opportunity to do it, so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to let myself go and just realize that I'm human. You're human. We are human, okay? We've never been in this place. We've never been in this time in our lives. And so I just challenge you to move forward in this new year and just start a new slate of forgiveness. Number 8. Number 8 is one that I have personally been working on myself, is asking for help. If you are a dreamer, if you are a goal setter and a go-getter, sometimes it's very hard to ask for help. Some of it is pride and some of it is just you not having the time to wait on somebody else to do something for you. Trust me, I get it. And another part is too, not want to spend the money. And me, I am frugal, super frugal, so I understand. But I have learned throughout this year, like just this year, that it's so important to ask for help. Whether it is paying somebody to do something for you, you can't DIY everything, and that's facts. You literally will waste time and energy trying to learn how to do something that somebody else is already an expert at. Focus on your expertise and gain relationships and connections where other people can help you with the stuff that you're not that good at. Reach out to those people this year. Be brave, be bold. You never know what could come from reaching out and connecting with people. Ooh, number 9 is probably one of my worst habits: predicting outcomes. How many of you have gotten sick, little sniffle, little cold, something in your throat? Next thing you know, you're on WebMD and you're planning your funeral because like the symptoms align to something so detrimental. That's the same thing that happens when you predict outcomes in your life, even when it's pertaining to your goals and your dreams. A lot of us will be like, you know what? I'm not going to do that, or I'm not going to try that because I already know it's not going to work out, or you know what, I'm not going to try for that promotion because I already know that she don't like me, or this ain't going to work out, or I don't have enough experience, or you know what, I'm not going to apply for that scholarship because I don't know if my GPA is high enough, I don't know if, you know, I've done enough internships. Whatever the excuse is, do not predict the outcome because you never know what is for you if you don't get out and try it. So many times we already plan death to our dreams, just like we do on WebMD, when we don't understand that there could be so much opportunity if we just go out and try it. So I want to push you to push past all of those preconceived notions, those assumptions about what happened or what will happen in the future, and just go ahead and do it. Dare to do this year. And finally, the last habit that you want to break in 2020 is excuses. So many of us can come up with a long list of excuses on why we can't do something, on why it's not going to happen for us, on why we shouldn't do this or why we shouldn't do that. The list is endless. I don't care what the excuse is. Just know that in everything that your heart desires, you can accomplish it. Listen, anything is possible for those who will dare to believe. I challenge you to believe this year. I want you to write out a list of all of the excuses that you have on why you cannot accomplish that goal or that dream this year. I want you to write it up and rip it up, okay? This is a new year. Excuses are in the past and we are coming into newness. Look, all of these examples that I gave you of the 10 habits that you want to break in 2020 are literally a list of excuses on why you cannot succeed. We are leaving these excuses in the past and we are moving into 2020 free, okay? I'm excited about your new year. I want to hear all about it, and I mean that. Leave a comment in the comment section. What was your favorite habit that you want to break in this new year? What are some of the plans and the goals that you have for this new year? Let's connect. Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram. I post on there every day and I want to stay connected with you guys. And before you leave, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to dare to live, dare to do, and dare to be, okay? I will see you guys in my next video, and don't forget, this is one of 4 of my video series, so stay tuned for all 4. I will link the playlist in the description box. All right guys, see you soon.